You are watching the Kathryn Dunn Show with Elaine Barrio. Hello, Matt Capazzi.
We lost you.
Christina Connor or Cece. Roberto de Jesus.
Your
Bull is with us today, my love. And I'm here as well. Hello. I believe everything I said. What? That's so strange. I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Yes. Welcome. We do not fact check. Everything we say is true. But again, do your own looking up. So last week we said a word that I don't agree with, and I think a lot of us don't agree with. I'm going to say the Kathryn Dunn Show wholeheartedly does not agree with it. So if you watch last week's episode, know that we don't agree with that word. We won't be repeating it, but it's not good. That's all we have to say about that. And
what was it? Somebody said the N-word or something?
Pretty much.
But
it wasn't exactly that.
It was Mr. Cute. Mr. Cute said the N-word.
No, don't. Let's not get Mr. Cute a bad rep. He's such a good dog. He's a good boy. But now, as a reward for showing up, let's do a wine and a whisper. Okay. So, as always, guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds.
Bottled water.
Based solely on how it sounds.
Oh. Vinegar. It's vinegar.
You are correct. It is one of those things. Okay, so get this. I did something where there was somebody kind of like selecting clothing for people, and they were like, yeah, we want sad, and they said sad about everything and everyone, and then they got to me and they said, I like that color. Something I normally wear. So I was like, do I wear sad fucking colors? Do I wear sad clothing? What's going on? So that kind of fucked with me a little. What else? There was more.
It wasn't black, was it?
No, it was like blue.
What's
That's
sad?
weird. Exactly. Blue isn't a sad color.
Oh, no, it's sad and blue.
Well, if it's a football jersey, then it's not a sad color.
Unless you feel blue.
Sky blue, cerulean blue, phthalo blue, like royal blue, navy. What blue? Periwinkle. What blue? It was more of a green blue with it was a lot of blues. It's a turtleneck that I've worn. And it's got a lot of colors. It even has threads of purple. So overall, I don't know, I would say turquoise, but because it's also green. I don't know what would happen if you swatched it to get a mood board of it. I should have brought it. What? Next week, bring it. Next week, I'll wear it. I have something to whine about. Please do. It's about you. What I do. So, this isn't about something necessarily that you did this week, but it's more of a pattern of disrespectful behavior. Nice. What I do. I wrote down is how every time I show Kathryn anything, she comments on how long or big it is. Including this very post-it.
What is she
Okay. Time out, guys. Let me ask you something. settle this petty shit for a second. How big does that Post-it look? Hold it up. Would you guys say that's a normal Post-it or like a regular Post-it?
It looks like a sand Post-it.
Big. It's a big Post-it.
Think it's a big one? Okay.
It's
What do
big
you-
and sad.
You think it's a larger and sadder than normal Post-it?
I can feel the sorrow emanating from that Post-it.
Okay. Would you say that that's a normal size pen or a larger than average pen?
That's clearly photoshopped.
Looks big.
So are you saying it looks big? You have small hands. It's not me. It's not my fault. I don't do it on purpose. If my hands can be small, then so can your cat. My cat is small. My cat is small. Are you saying I'm big and I just think she's small? I don't know, but you have small hands. I'm sorry, Christina. It's not on purpose, and that's the worst part because nothing gets you in your head more than that. Yeah, no, she'll just pick something up and I'll be like, what is that gigantic pen? And she'll be like, it's a normal pen. It's like a G2. You have these pens. And she'll be like, here's this Post-it. I'm like, what is that giant tile you're writing on? And she'll be like, no. And I'm like, you're a mouse. But she's not. she's okay. Moving on.
Wait, what was the note
Sometimes
on
she
the
sends
what
me
was the
links to
note?
like maxi
That's cool.
skirts. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And she's like, you should get it. And I'm like, oh, it wouldn't work on me. And she's like, why? And I'm like, it just wouldn't. She's like, why? And I'm like, because I'm 5'2", damn it.
Oh
It goes past
man.
my feet.
I feel your pain.
It's true. Christina is looking extra fly today. Oh man.
Woohoo!
And yet
So
you're
was
cute.
that wine a whisper or settle this petty wine? Like that was the settle.
It was a whine and a whisper, but I think one person said that the items looked larger than normal. So I'll try to remember
Well,
that
Matt
you're
is,
a little person. I
Matt is a
apologize.
pretty big guy, so my hands are probably a lot smaller than his.
Probably. I feel like we all should grab a Post-it just for like reference.
Oh,
Here.
me?
That is clearly not an average Post-it, Kathryn.
I know.
Look
I
how
just want
little
to be
my
clear.
hand is.
I
Look
prefer
how
an
little
extra
my
long
hand is.
Post-it.
Look how
And
little my
apparently
hand-
Elaine likes an extra wide and Kapazi
Hey,
likes
Kathryn.
extra thick.
Here's an index card. Eat
Is
your
it-
heart out.
Or is it like a giant index card? Is it 4x6? Okay. Or 8x11. All right. That was Settle This Petty Whisper. Yes, Elaine?
Oh, this petty whisper.
Yeah.
This is a playing card. Antique.
You gave me playing cards once.
I did.
Yeah, I needed them for an
Oh.
exercise.
What's the design on the playing card?
These are Grateful Dead playing cards. That's why I said
Oh, that's awesome.
so. They're really old. They're like really old and really used, but the rubber
Nice.
band just broke on the box because it was so old.
I have Seinfeld playing cards. That's all I got.
You see the movie, this is the Joker from the movie. Anyway, sorry.
It's like
There's a movie?
It's like a tarot card.
Grateful Dead movie? Yeah. You never seen the Grateful Dead movie?
No.
No,
It's something.
I didn't even know there
something
was
to
one.
see- Something to see tripping, I'll tell you that.
Dawn
And-
of the Dead. Land
No,
of the
no,
Dead.
no. It's just a
Army of the
concert film that they used to show it at the mini cinema on Long Island, like at midnight. It was one of those But
In 1970.
exactly.
I'm not listening. It's just that I'm picturing Christina petting my cat, and I want to know if I would think Tony was still small.
She
I
would just
think-
look like a proportional cat to me.
Oh, you'll see my small cat.
Oh, this is-
She'll be here.
It looks like you're
no.
reading our future.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah. We used to do that. Yes, no, maybe so. Does anybody know how to do that? You put down the suits, Jack, like say all the jacks, and then you red, black, and you go yes, no, maybe so, yes, no, maybe so.
Is there a Grateful Dead concert in our future?
No, but John Mayer is going to be there this weekend.
Wait,
Oh,
did
sweet.
you just pull that from the cards, or are you just telling us there's no Grateful Dead
Well, the
concert?
cards told us that
The
that's gonna
card
happen.
said
That was
not
fast.
this weekend because
That is
John
the
Mayer.
fastest fortune teller ever.
I'm really fast. I'm from New York.
There's something there.
John Mayer is in our future. That's the
I don't know.
joke.
I haven't seen him alone in a long time.
Like, no, John Mayer. All right, next. Wait, what?
Oh
Okay.
wait, Billie Eilish is first, then John Mayer.
No,
Eilish
you're not
first.
gonna
I
have
like
a
how
kid. Get a
Elaine was
divorce.
just like, Elaine's like, you've never seen this movie before? And I was like, I saw it in theaters in like 76 or something. I'm like,
Well, it was on TV too, and it's worth a watch, but it's worth a watch high. Okay.
is it a movie? Is it a documentary? Is it like
Are you,
It's
sure
like a
you're not talking about a large hallucination?
No, it's the Grateful Dead movie. It was
Is
big.
it definitely not Yellow Submarine?
No, it's definitely not. But that's another great one.
not the Doors of
That's-
Val Kilmer?
It's. I'm trying to think. It just show. It's a Dead show, but it's like a documentary. I don't know, but it's got a lot of band footage, and there's video. There's animation in the beginning and the end.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So it's worth watching. I saw it many times with many people eating much acid. Okay. And we all lived. And nothing was solved. Just so you
Nothing
know
was
that.
solved.
Nothing was solved. Thank you.
And now for the weekly rip down.
Let's do it. Wait, the video.
So the news this week is mostly global, with more headlines radiating the air, like Chernobyl. The Pope will pray for peace in Ukraine, hopeful that war is not imminent. That's his proposal. A Pakistan man was stoned and lynched for burning pages of the Quran. Dozens arrested. Schools in India are reopening but banning their jobs. Hindi nations think they're Muslim infected. Explosions in Paradise, France kill 6 adults and 2 infants. The young never had a chance. A 6.2 earthquake in Guatemala, where landslides followed. Now they seek food and water. Landslides in Brazil took over 100 and still searching for bodies under the rubble. I can't deal. Great white sharks in Sydney got no chill. It's been over a decade since their last kill. Storm Eunice in UK, Storm Eulania in Germany. Portugal's Madeira got a 5.1 earthquake. New Zealand just banned gay conversion therapy, and Ukraine just created National Unity Day. A 9-year-old fell into a well as a boy in Afghanistan, trapped for 2 days. We really hope he makes it. 13 people fell into a well during a wedding in Uttar Pradesh, India, and their life was taken. America's not doing well in the Olympics. We're 3rd overall, while Norway is killing it. Ivan Reitman, R.I.P. Your films were so fun. Ghostbusters, Day, Twin Strikes, Beethoven. Super Bowl happened in Los Angeles 1. West Coast hip hop, but the Rams were so clutch. Valentine's Day, where single people give no fucks, but babies are made. Almond, enjoy yourself. Go nuts.
Nice.
Wow, yeah.
Yay. That was fun. It was fun rapping about sad things.
Is it? You're really good at it.
Sad. A couple good things.
It wasn't all sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
there
if
was
you had
some
money.
positive
Yeah, what's
money on the
National
Rams.
Unity Day?
Because America predicted that February 16th, I believe, was going to be the day that Russia invaded. So the president of Ukraine was just like, okay, the West thought that this was going to happen. So instead, let's show them what we got and call it National Unity Day.
Nice. Well, we've removed our diplomats, and any history person will tell you the minute you take your diplomats out of the embassy, that's the first step in war. So
I was going to make a Afghanistan statement. I think I said that last week, actually. Like, he was trying to take people out of Ukraine little by little. Hopefully, it doesn't end up like Afghanistan.
You got to be careful, though. The minute your government does that, that means they're leading to war. And I was like,
Right.
that's really sad that it's like we're pushing and pushing because both parties want war. Say we're
I
a war.
mean, I'm pretty sure Hollywood is already starting to make films about it. So that's also another bad sign.
Yeah.
But there was that rumor that Russia was pulling troops back, and there's like the other rumor that they're just doing exercises.
They probably are pulling stuff back, but we don't want to report on that.
And there's a rumor that he's making a deal with the UN right now. The UN? No.
I like the UN.
The
The UN doesn't like the US so much anymore. Yeah, Putin.
Team.
Putin.
Well, I like one,
Putin.
but not the other. Speaking of, oh man, a lot of movies by Ivan Reitman that were important.
Yeah, I think he directed or produced so many. Never really know until way later.
What do you mean? Like once
I didn't know
You're
he had his
looking back?
hand in, I didn't know he was he had his hand in so many films. If he didn't direct it, he produced like Animal House and I Love You Man, even recently. Like he's in Kindergarten Cop. He's like in so much shit. He
Yeah,
either
Super
directed them or
Ex-Girlfriend.
produced it.
Yeah.
Wow, he was involved with Animal House?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Man.
I think he directed he produced Animal House.
Oh,
He
okay.
directed all the Ghostbusters and maybe not even all the Ghostbusters. He directed Ghostbusters. He directed Beethoven, Twins. I can't remember all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Beethoven, these are all very important.
Those are very important childhood movies
Ghostbusters.
to me.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, Ghostbusters is a classic.
So is Animal House.
Oh, yeah.
No, they were all great.
Over? Did somebody say over? Nothing is over
over?
until we say it is. Was it
Wait,
over
was
when
it
the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Exactly. He's on a roll.
Forget
Let
it.
him go.
He's rolling.
That was so funny.
And conversion therapy's banned. That's awesome. Somewhere, at least somewhere. New
New
Zealand.
Zealand, yeah. Unanimous vote too. Like, why was it still there? Like
Have
should have
we
been done a long time ago.
banned it yet? Or is it just
Yeah.
states?
They banned gay conversion therapy in the entire country.
Good.
Okay. US as well? Is it also banned in US?
I
No?
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Probably not.
But definitely
Probably
New
not in
Zealand.
churches.
I
Probably
know
in
Puerto
churches.
Rico. I know Puerto Rico banned it last year or the year before. I remember mentioning that. But yeah, New Zealand. I don't even know how it's still a thing.
Anyway.
Yeah. And what?
It's a state by state issue in this country, and a lot of the
I was
states still
worried.
allow it.
Yeah.
You were gonna say that.
Yeah, they say it's a religious thing too. They throw you under a blanket and hit you with the Bible. Sorry.
It does not exist in New York, right?
Gay conversion therapy?
No, not.
Okay.
I don't think
It's-
so.
I'll put the link in the chat. It's exactly the states that you would think don't
Yeah, so
allow
like
it are
not
the
New
ones
York,
that
not
don't allow it.
California.
Right? Yeah, not
Not
Yes,
Jersey.
in Texas. Yes, in Alabama.
Man, California's been really
Yes,
disappointing.
in
the last
Florida.
few years.
What about Florida? Because I could flip a coin on that one. Is it allowed in Florida and Georgia?
Florida's
Not in certain parts of Florida,
Florida's
but in other
Okay.
parts, yes.
See, that's interesting. Are you serious?
Yeah,
It's now regional by state.
in Florida.
Okay, that's Okay.
Oh,
What
I
about
see you.
Tennessee? I'm gonna
Not
guess.
banned.
Oh, all right. Wow.
No, I said, phew. I have friends
Scary.
in Tennessee. Yeah.
What about Louisiana?
Hey, it's not banned.
Not banned?
Not banned.
All of Louisiana?
Looks
Or
like it based on this
New
one
Orleans?
picture at the top of Wikipedia. It's not banned. It's allowed. It's not banned.
ooh, that's
Some of them
scary.
have
My
only banned it like
skin's crawling.
within 2 years or a year ago. Look at this. Some of these are new banned.
It's so sad because it just in the end they ended up committing suicide for the most part.
That's sick. I can't even imagine what that's like. And it shouldn't be a thing, and people shouldn't be exposed to it. And if you're a parent, you shouldn't expose your child to it. So if you're a parent watching this, if you're one of our 10 viewers, and it's not just us watching this more than once, please don't. Please don't. Just please don't. There's no reason for that. It's not a thing. I know that it's like a thing on paper, but it's not a thing. It's not a thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't help, and there's no reason for it.
You don't remember that priest a long time ago, the pastor? I ain't gay no more. Remember that guy? A
No.
long time ago. Jimmy Kimmel put him in his show. And he went viral with this I ain't gay no more in church. And like everyone made fun of him. And he was like, I don't know if y'all remember. I don't like the men's. I ain't gay no more. And then he ended up like, I guess, relapsing.
Gay?
And
Oh,
he
being
ended up, like,
gay? Really
yeah.
being gay and just lying on
he ended up
TV.
being gay anyway. And then like
Wow.
he got like a wife and kid and all that. And if you hear him talk in an interview, it's like, come on, man. Like, he's got the whole package, the high-pitched voice, the mannerisms, like, no, I'm not gay no more. I'm like, okay, you know what?
The love of men.
I don't like the men's. That's religion for you, man. It'll make you think that, there's something else.
God doesn't care what hat you wear. We've had this discussion.
God doesn't care what hat you wear, as long as you put it on under your underwear.
No, they're
It's
still
the condom
singing
song.
red and yellow,
That's
black
fine.
and white. They're still
What?
singing that song.
What's that?
Kids are still singing they are precious in his sight, red and yellow, black and white.
Jesus loves the little children is the
Jesus
name
loves
of
the little
that
children.
song.
Red and yellow, black and white. They are precious. We were allowed to call people yellow and red,
Oh, it's people. Okay, I didn't know if it was bodily functions. Okay, I
No,
get it.
all the little kids, no matter what color you are, red, yellow, black and white,
Okay.
brown, and
Oh,
they
What's
should
an
say,
what about
hey,
blue
inclusive song?
people?
Pretty inclusive.
Yeah, Papa Smurf.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
And now for some uplifting animal news.
oh wait, hold on. I wasn't even allowed to watch Smurfs when I was a kid because my parents were so religious.
Yeah, because
What?
yeah. I read an
Yeah.
article that
My
if you
parents
look
said like
back-
I would always get a nosebleed whenever I watch it because like Gargamel is like a warlock or whatever, and I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch the Smurfs. I couldn't watch Smurfs, Rainbow Bright. I
well,
couldn't
the
watch
Smurfs had a lot of wives.
Care
Wait, a
Bears.
lot of what do
Wow,
We
they
had
Smurfs
very
are
different
perfect.
upbringings because not only did I watch all of those things, I also watched MTV.
Did you have nosebleeds the whole time though? Like, what is this?
I never had a nosebleed.
Why
Your
would you have a
parents were, like super
nosebleed?
religious or
I mean, they were religious enough to send me to Catholic school, but not religious enough to restrict my popular culture intake.
wait, they
I had to
restricted.
go to Christian school.
I couldn't watch Laughing. I couldn't watch. My mother
Did
came
you
home and
actually get a nosebleed?
Yeah, according to my mom, I got a nosebleed just for the Smurfs, not any other shows, but they were
Because of a warlock.
That's
Yeah.
not.
yeah.
Not a thing.
It's not a thing.
But like,
Right, but
Can you
that
watch
was
it
her.
now?
That was my mother
I
in
bet
the
you
80s.
got the nosebleed because you weren't watching it enough.
hey, wait,
Right.
wait, we
you were
weren't allowed to watch
overstimulated by the
Divorce Court.
awesomeness that is the Smurfs.
Divorce Court. We weren't allowed to watch.
I need to
that.
watch more Smurfs. I need to watch more Smurfs.
Yeah, my mom
You
was
in-
super religious. I couldn't do
Wow.
shit when I was a kid.
Like, what else? Because that's
I
interesting.
couldn't listen to rock. I couldn't listen to hip hop. I couldn't listen to a lot of stuff. So I just I snuck everything in my room. everything that I
Wow.
could watch. I just like, it was just bags of things I couldn't have, and I just snuck it into my room.
I want to know what you could watch, but I also want to know what you snuck.
Like my first tape was Biggie Smalls Ready to Die, and I had to hide it. And I was like, I ended up being obsessed with hip hop because I wasn't allowed to hear it. And I was only allowed to listen to like, do you guys remember Carmen? He was pretty big in like the 80s and early 90s or whatever. He was like this guy, he would like sing, and he also rapped like Christian music. And I can only listen to like fucking Amy Grant or like
Baby.
baby.
Oh wait, I think I know that.
But
one.
Biggie
You
Smalls
put
used to
my
say baby
heart in
baby.
mine.
So it was a whole different, it was a different person who said baby baby.
Bet you could watch Davy and Goliath.
Honestly, I grew up with not only my mother, but also my father and my uncle. And my father and my uncle, they were a little bit more lax. Like I would like watch Batman 1989, the first Batman in theaters with my dad. My uncle would let me watch like RoboCop. And if you remember the beginning of RoboCop, it's fucking bloody as hell. So I had to like sneak everything from my mother. And she
Yeah,
knew
I
it.
remember.
I don't know if you can really like. I think prohibition only breeds intrigue. You know, it's just like now kids have to do extra work because they're gonna watch it anyway. Like I watched a lot of MTV. You know, and like my parents were really, you know, they're conservative, so they weren't too thrilled about it. But I loved music, and it was just like,
Yeah.
you know, couldn't.
I grew up on
stop.
90s MTV. I grew up with Liquid Television and Bill Plimpton fucking cartoons, you know, between.
Yep.
When you restrict somebody from being able to, enjoy what their peers are enjoying, you're like basically isolating them against their peers. And that's like not good
I had to
for
go to
them or
Christian
for
school.
society.
Those kids were horrible in Christian school. They were the worst kids ever. Pastors' sons, they were the worst. They were worse than the kids in public school.
Yeah,
Really?
Catholic school was a bunch of bitches.
And not good
Catholic
people.
school with a bunch of bitches needs to be on a shirt.
Rock.
My mom also agrees with you. The restricting a child thing, she would always say that. She's not here today because of Wi-Fi issues. I don't know if I said that on air. So, Mom, maybe I'm watching. Love you. So that's a thing. Growing up, I think I was allowed to see things also because of the restricting being, like if it's taboo, you'll want to do it. And I think that's why I don't really like to drink, because it was not like, I was always told not to do it, but also like, here, do you want to try it? It's disgusting. And I was like, oh, why do people do this? It tastes bad. And now I don't like it because it tastes bad.
I'm the opposite. I wasn't allowed to drink them. I didn't even drink
That's
till I
why
was
drinking is a
21.
big deal, and drinking it is a big deal in America because it's prohibited until you're 21. But
Right.
in the rest of the world, it's like it's casual, and
It's like
there's
16
probably
or 18.
yeah.
When I was a baby, for my first New Year's Eve, my parents like held the champagne up to me and like let me sniff it and took a picture because they were those parents.
Yeah, but did you drink it?
No, I made a face because I'm like, what's
they
this
rub it on
stuff
your
that
gum?
smells funny? No, they poured it. They didn't pour it like in my mouth.
You're a
They like
judgy
poured it
baby.
like close to like so that I could like get the bubbles in my nose, and they wanted to take a picture.
Drink
So that
up, drink
exists
up. Come on,
somewhere
let's
in
go,
my
drink
dad's
up.
stuff.
Keg stand.
But
Flute
yeah,
stand.
it was like, and then when I was little, they were like, oh yeah, on New Year's Eve you can have, and I'd always be like, why do you like this? They're like, do you want the grape juice instead? And I'm like, yeah, I want the sparkling grape juice. Why would I ever want this nasty like stuff?
Champagne's actually
Imagine-
pretty delicious.
Well,
Imagine
now
if
I think
countries
so,
were-
but when I was like little, I'm like, yeah, no
Okay.
thanks.
I think I've always liked champagne.
Imagine like Pakistan or Afghanistan or countries where you're not allowed to drink at all. Like that's, you either grow up with it and you're completely cool with it, which I respect, or you are definitely going to be rebellious your entire fucking life. My friend Rudra, they were talking about, they're from India, and they were talking about there's like underground gay clubs in India. I'm like used to like Chelsea or like, like openly gay bars. You just don't go there if that's not what you're feeling. But you have to go to like an underground, like you have to know about an underground gay bar if you want to like live that lifestyle. And that's so
It's like
sad.
the 50s.
You gotta live in the underground. Yeah, it's like prohibition, but for gay bars.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. To me, it's sad, but to me, it's like if like that's I can't really judge another lifestyle if like I haven't lived there and like, lived that lifestyle. Like I said,
For sure.
it might be accepted to some, but I'm just not used to that, so it's hard to place judgment.
Yeah, I don't understand why anybody would be that restrictive, or like why people would in this day and age continue a culture where you have to hide who you are when
Religion,
it's
definitely
natural. It's
religion.
just ridiculous to me.
It's all religion.
Yeah, but no.
It's like the brainwashing of organized religion that is, implemented at the state level.
Well, on Facebook, when those Muslim guys say hi, I want to be your friend. I always go, "You're Muslim, right?" And they go, "Yeah." And I go, "Wear a burqa for a month and then come back and talk to me." It usually.
All right, that's
shuts
kind of fucked up, but still, like I get what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
don't get what you're
where-
saying. What?
Oh,
I
where-
also don't get.
I get
I'm going to
spam
apologize
I
for
get
this
spam requests.
this week. What?
No, it's true. I get
Yeah.
spam requests from a lot of people from like
I get-
across the pond, from the Middle
Yeah.
East or whatever. I do the same thing, and it's
I
like
get a lot
don't-
of Muslim
know
men
you.
want to go out with me, or South Africans princes.
Okay, from Zamunda, right? Like
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
All right. Well, you forward your South African princess to me.
coming
I
to
don't think
America, coming to
I
America
don't
to go
think
to Long
they're
Island to
real. I
find a
don't
lane.
think they're real. I don't. But this Muslims one always go, "Oh, you're American, so they think you're a wild woman." That's what they say. "Oh, you're American, you must be a wild woman." And I'm like, "No, don't assume anything." And do you believe in burqas? And they say yes. And I say, wear one for a week and then come back and talk to me. And then they usually stop friending me after that. Or,
American women are wild though.
we're not wild. No, we're not.
You never saw Love Actually? He's like, I'm gonna go to America and just like fuck as many girls as I can. And his whole backpack was full of condoms. That's exactly what he did. He met
You could do that in
The
The Hugh
England.
Grant movie?
yeah, you don't remember that? Love Actually?
No.
Never
No,
seen
I don't
that.
remember.
America to
Apparently, I've
find
never seen
to
it.
find a
Because
white girl.
This is
and,
either Mandela effect.
And the girl was January Jones? Yeah, January Jones. That was her. She was the girl.
No.
I have to
Yeah.
look. I'm gonna have to look this
No,
up.
Betty
this is a
Draper.
Mandela effect thing. This is no, because she didn't do anything before Betty Draper. This is
I
impossible.
watch Love Actually like every Christmas.
Mandela
And,
effect.
I'm gonna have to watch it now. Thank you.
It's
Jamie,
with
am I
Hugh
wrong?
Grant?
Love
You're
Actually.
probably not wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Remember Love Actually?
Especially if
when
you
the guy
watch
was
it
like,
every
"I'm
year.
gonna Go to America and just find a girl and fuck her and yeah, you remember that shit, right?
I
And
need
his
to see
backpack was
this
just full of
because I'm
condoms. It was just-
confused.
and then
You
he
think you
found a
can't do
girl.
that in- Wait. Do you think you
Found
can't do
three
that?
girls. That's right. He had a foursome.
I also
Found
I had a
three girls.
question.
This is
Wait,
Where are they
creepy.
messaging you, Elaine? Is this a dating site or like
No,
are they
no,
just
they just-
targeting you in
no.
inappropriate places? Like how is
No.
this happening? What do they say?
Facebook.
It's Facebook, and if they just want to friend me. Didn't you ever some nowadays I don't even answer them, but for a while, because nowadays it's mostly hackers.
You should never answer them.
Oh,
Why
I
you-
talked to a guy for about a year. He begged me to tell him how he could meet women in America, and I told him, well, I said, go to Craigslist. I don't know what to
Queens.
tell you. Queens, go to Queens.
Probably collecting information from you.
No, I got
for-
no information.
for
There's
some
no-
other group out there.
There's no information. There's no money, and if they grab my bank account, they can only make it better.
This guy can Google something. Like he can Google how to meet American women. Like it's not
Well, that's what I was
like a
saying
secret.
to
Why
him.
is he asking? Why is he bothering you? Why is
What
he
I-
making it your problem?
From
'Cause
what
he's
I,
Yeah,
not
you can
real.
also Google how to get a
wait.
voiceover
No.
agent, but you're gonna ask someone who has one.
from what
I don't think he's real,
understand-
but
No, from what I understand, he was in his
it's a
only
Russian operative, just like
only way to get on the internet was in coffee houses or ice cream parlors or whatever the frick they have
I
them
want
in.
ice cream
in other
so much
countries.
right now.
I don't think it's ice cream. I think it's I just made that up. It was some like little shops in
Ice cream
South
parlors.
Africa. Little
Internet
South
cafes?
African ice cream parlors, right? It couldn't happen.
Where you go for moon pies.
It's very hot there. They need ice cream.
Ice
And
cream
they
was only
have-
25 cents in my day. Ice cream
Anyway.
and moon pies.
So when I said, can you see stuff on Facebook? He'd say, I can't see anything but the words. Like he couldn't see all pictures and he could only see your, I don't know. Maybe it
Like,
was.
here's my email. Send me pictures because I can only
No,
see
I never went
words.
there. I never got that far. I only talked to him in DM and I only tried to help him a little bit. And he always thanked me very graciously. And I think I lost him after the burqa story because I told him I would never wear one. And that any organized religion that I know of, most of them, 99% of them was started by men to keep women in check. And I'm not going to join.
Oh my
an
God.
organized-
I went on a cruise with my mother. My mother used to work for Royal Caribbean a long time ago. And I met this woman who was like, we had a great time dancing, like having such a good time. And she was like, I would love to like be with you forever, but you're not Muslim. And I was like, I can't convert for someone. She's like, are you sure? Like, you know, if you convert, then we'll be together forever. I'm like,
Is there a
ooh.
dance? Like
Okay,
I would
you
convert
I dare
a
you
little
convert.
later, maybe. Like I don't think I
No,
could
you gotta-
like it would have to
you
be a
gotta
really
submit
good
yourself.
dance for you to convert your religion.
Really
You
good
gotta
dance.
submit
Yeah, I
yourself to Allah.
I don't think I'm that good of a dancer that I would even be capable of such a good dance.
Now I
No.
want to see
No, I just
I
meant
don't
like we were
think
just
I am.
hanging out and
But I
dancing. don't mean like
did
we were-
once hula hoop simultaneously with somebody, and I feel like we could have started a religion.
Well, that does sound like a transcendent experience.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. So I mean, I get it to some extent.
Wait, can you do a hula hoop alone or only in a pair?
It's harder in a pair.
Oh.
Imagine
Can't
that.
do it alone.
Elaine.
I thought
Just
maybe it was
imagine
magic. You
it.
could do it with somebody else.
No, you have to like do this at the same time. And neither one of us are skilled hula hoopers. So we were just people. Because I'm sure people who can do that. Now I want to know if hula hoopers can do that. Are they called hoopers or hulas?
That sounds pretty cool, having a large group of hula hoopers.
Yeah, that too. But I want to see 2 in 1. 2 hoopers,
Double
1
hoopers.
hoop.
Double hoopers?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I want to
hey,
see.
hey now, hey.
Yeah. Has it been done?
Well, you did it. So you could have been famous. You could be on America's Got Talent.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think people who are skilled at it have done it better, and I want to see them do it because we did it and we were like, oh my God, we did this. We defied logic.
Gravity.
In physics, yeah. But
Well,
you know,
Are the 2 people in the hula hoop naked?
no, I think he was wearing corduroy pants.
So he made funny sounds.
Corduroy pants.
Yeah. And now for some uplifting, unless you're finding hoopists right now. Hoopers.
No, I don't have. Anybody
Okay.
have a hoop? Nobody has.
No, I do. I have 2 hoops in there. I want to wear them as a dress and be like, stay away from me. And now
Somebody
for some-
invented that. Sorry, somebody invented that.
No, I know it. I've seen some gorgeous pandemic fashion.
That's
Anything
what it
with
is.
like a mask, like a plague mask, I really like. Yes. Also, my mother is totally into not restricting what I see, but not a fan of me having consumed some RoboCop in my life.
Oh,
Oddly enough, yeah.
Yeah,
do you like RoboCop?
No,
Do you like
she
violence?
was like not okay with it for some reason. And now for some uplifting animal news.
I got a list. Okay. All right. Again, I'm going to try to stick to titles if I can stick to titles. But the first one is a video, not really a title. It's an Aussie. Wait, it's that Aussie man reviews a horse versus bunny on a trail. It's really funny. I'm gonna put it up when I'm out of Facebook jail. I will send it out again, where he explains how the horse is thinking.
Free!
And the horse is like, doesn't want to pass the bunny on the trail. And the owner is going, come on, it's food time. Come on, you want to eat? And the horse is like, no, there's a bunny there. And he's like, it's just a bunny. And the horse is asking, well, what's a bunny? Can a bunny eat my face? I don't know what this is. I'm not going past it. And it's a very cute video. But anyway, that would make you laugh. And I will definitely put it everywhere I can because it reminds me of the dog with the bacon story, in the fridge. Never mind. But anyway, the
This
way
is
the,
so
the way the
evolving. God.
the way the dog thinks, and this one's the way the horse thinks. I love when people do commentary over an animal's face and make them talk. It just makes me laugh. Okay, sorry. Anyway, now in Germany today or not today, but officially a few days ago, they banned baby chick culling, which I think is lovely. They won't be killing them because they're boy chicks, and they kill boy chicks because they make them into food and other everything, whatever. It's just because they're not as worth as much as a hen that can lay eggs, yada yada, whatever. Anyway, it's just nice that the German officially banning that baby chick culling. And culling is the new word that seems to be in everything I read. I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, the next one is also a video. The woman meets a mouse and she catches him and she brings him outside, but she feels kind of guilty because she brought him outside and gave him a picnic. But it's cute and it's a video. And I think everyone should see that also, because she wanted to send him on his way with a meal because he was in her house and he had lots of food there, but she couldn't keep him in the house anymore. Okay. This one is the next one. Number 4 is from Matthew, and it's women. No, it's lions rescued from the circus are released into nature, natural sanctuary. Everybody loves those stories. There's another one Kathryn put up about elephants, like 54 of them finally get their legs unchained and are now living in a happy little sanctuary. I think all the big animals that we've collected should go into a sanctuary somewhere, and we should just see them from afar. Number 5, okay, a judge restores protections for gray wolves in America, because they were like, last year they took them away, thanks Trump, and 216 were killed in 4 days. So then this year they're like, wait a minute, we need to do a better study because wolves help the environment and keep everybody in check. And
It's 2022, and they're saying, wait a minute, we should probably do something about this.
yeah, oops. Koalas are now officially endangered. It's not just that sex disease, it's also the bushfires. Sorry, but you know, I know. So, and koalas, so cute.
You're happy with
Brooklyn.
yourself, Christina.
I know. I was looking at her face to see if she said. I was waiting for her to go tisk tisk. Do you have shamed koalas in the past? You know, it's not their fault. They don't have proper health care. A UK vet refused.
I sent a koala video on Instagram to you. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Not yet.
I think I sent it. If I didn't send it to you, remind me, because I meant to.
Is he bad? Is he?
Well, the koala's like in the road, and this guy stops his car and gets out of his car and is like trying to shoo the koala off the road. And instead, the koala starts basically like coming at him. And he's all like, get out of the road, get out of the road. I can't do the accent. I'm sorry, people of, I'm sorry for that accent. That was terrible. But like, don't go near a koala. They have gonorrhea. They're violent. Like, don't leave the koalas alone.
Aw, that's a cartoon I grew up with, The Adventures of Little Koala on Nickelodeon.
Noozles?
No, The Adventures of Little Koala on Nickelodeon.
Oh, I don't know. I watched a koala themed cartoon called Noozles.
I saw a
I don't know
video
what you're talking about.
with a sloth trying to cross the road, and everybody tried to rush it along. Come on, come on. It's a sloth. You gotta be there for a while, dude.
And the sloth didn't go at didn't come menacingly towards the people trying to help it and like grunt angrily. It didn't do that.
No, it didn't attack them at all. It just kept crawling really slow.
Sloths are cool.
I think at the end someone picked it up and put it in the tree, and it seemed happier. I don't know. It seemed happier. You can't tell. They always look happy. UK vet refused to kill or put down a dog that the pet owner said was waiting for a home for 500 days in England. Spoiler alert, dog's name is Buddy, still alive. Okay. Pack of otters at a New Hampshire aquarium were hand painting for Valentine's Day on their fans' faces. So, but they have little claws. They're little clawed otters. I didn't know they were big clawed and little clawed. Anyway, they're Living Shores Aquarium, and their spoiler names are Peanut, Jelly, Sacco, Harry, and Teddy. So you could have had Teddy's handprint on your face, probably. Everyone knows the Puppy Bowl winner was Fluff against Gruff. and I don't know I don't know who the coach is. I don't know if it was
It was Mr. Cute.
Mr. Cute. Yeah, he might have been there.
Which was
Also
Snoop
there was
Dogg. Remember
there was-
Snoop Dogg coached him.
it was a senior dog shout out to, spoiler alert, puppy named Sharky, but it was an older dog that had been adopted off of Puppy Bowl at whatever number. I didn't remember the number. Anyway, sorry, so it's supposed to be just titles. I forgot. Beyond Meat and Impossible Food have saved 1 million animals in the US, and vegan sales in Aldi are up 500%.
Wow.
So see all that, Kathryn, you've done. See that? That's all because of you. And she's not taking credit, but she's got a little
No,
bit.
but I think it's important to point out that if you make more vegan choices, it will actually help. Fucking assholes with your dumb fucking stupid argument. You think you're saving any animal by not eating meat? Yes, you dumb fuck. I do. I do think I'm saving animals by not eating any meat.
Well, there's proof
All right,
right
that
there.
was just to like some dumb fucks. You know who you are, you dumb fucks out there. All right, we're back.
No, they don't. They're
I'm
so
back
dumb.
with you guys. I'm back with you guys. I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here now.
Italy bans fur, and they've shut down all 10 mink farms.
That's good.
I'm not really happy about this. Isn't happy. Bureau of Land Management moving horses because they're eating too much grass, when actually it's moving horses so the cows can eat, which are paying rather than free horses getting free food. So we're not going to even go into that, but write a letter to the Bureau of Land Management in America and tell them to let us have wild horses, okay, instead of killing them or sending them to the glue factory. Okay, the last little happy story. This last one, I swear, it's the last title. Mini bull, he's here today. No, rescued from the slaughterhouse. His name, spoiler alert, was Napoleon, and he's a 2.5 foot tall bull. It's called an Irish Dexter, but he's an Irish Dexter that's even smaller than an Irish Dexter, than a regular Irish Dexter, and he is too cute to eat.
Aw.
Aw.
Right. Remember, spoiler alert.
Everybody's
His name
too
was
cute
Napoleon.
to eat.
That's what it said. Too cute to eat. It was in the article.
All pigs, all cows, all chickens, all fish. I'm listening. All lobsters.
I'm not gonna get into this. I know. Meatless Monday, one day at a time. Okay. That's the end of my newscast. my horrible contribution. Whatever.
3.5 recommendations for a video. 12 actual news articles. Congratulations, Elaine. And 5 spoilers, guys. If you find those 5 spoilers that she sprinkled throughout.
I like, well, the animal names are, not protected. So I could change them, but I'd rather spoil it.
I don't know why it's a spoiler. I'm not sure.
Because isn't it a spoiler if nobody knows it, right? Ahead of time. So you might have heard that this little cow got out, this little bull got out, but you didn't know his name was Napoleon, right?
See? Spoiler.
They don't tell you that right up front. They don't say Napoleon escaped. They say, oh, a little bull escaped. Oh, by the way, his name was Napoleon. So I think you should put that name out there. So it is a spoiler alert, but it's important.
Oh, another name to put out there is Woodstock Farm Sanctuary. Right now, they're having issue with their electric. So send them money, guys, if you can. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about with uplifting animal news, things that have happened this week?
I don't know if it's uplifting, but do you guys remember that mystery animal from a couple weeks ago that was like,
Yeah.
people weren't sure if it was a dog? And I mean, when I looked at it, I'm like, well, obviously that's a coyote. And it turns out DNA evidence says it's a coyote.
Oh,
I
that's
thought
why
it
you
was
knew
a
that already.
smoosh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
It looked like a
If-
mangy dog.
If it looks like a mangy dog with giant, terrifying yellow eyes,
A long snoot.
it's a coyote.
It had a big snoot. Such a
Yes,
nice
and
snoot.
long legs.
And mange. Poor thing.
It didn't look like this.
It looked just like that. It looked just like that, but with mange and like, malnutrition. Like it was
Yeah, like
skinny.
skinny
Oh my
and
goodness.
with giant, terrifying yellow
Hold on,
eyes.
let us see this again because that was beautiful. Can we see her again? Oh, wait, hold up. Here's some Mr. Cute.
Aw.
But he's got no teeth,
No.
so
Aw.
no teeth today. That's it. Those 2 teeth there.
This is now Tattletales. What have our animals done this week? What did Mr. Cute do?
Walks for no
Look at him
apparent
with his
reason.
paw. Look at him. He's such a judge.
Speaking of Napoleon,
That's true. Uh-oh. All right, I'm gonna lose my light in about 2 seconds.
Lose your light.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Is that a metaphor for something?
Are
No,
you
it's a-
Cinderella? Like, is this what the fuck?
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Uh,
How do I explain this? It's tech.
clearly. And we're back. Okay. So I saw Mr. Q barking at shit. I guess you're not gonna tell on him. I'll tell on him. Mr. Q is barking at shit. What has Wally been up to and or Zelda? What have they been up to?
Zelda, what's it called, Jamie? When you left the sample, well, they said that Zelda still has what?
Giardia.
What is it?
Giardia.
Giardia. Zelda still has Giardia.
No.
No, what is that?
I don't
What's
know.
Giardia?
It's like ringworm, right?
No, it's like a
Yeah, it's a bacteria.
Oh no.
Yeah, we gave her all kinds of pills, and she's still got the bacteria.
Oh no.
She's definitely got the antigens. Wally got the stitches taken out of his mouth for all the teeth that they pulled.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing else about these dogs. They're chilling. Zelda's still a bully to Wally every now and then. That's about
I'm
it.
surprised that Wally doesn't stand up to him.
He barks, but there's not much he can do. Zelda's like 50 times his size. Zelda's huge
Oh.
now.
Hold on a minute. We got a Mitzi cam. No, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. She was sauntering. I saw some sauntering.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Pretty lady.
Mitzi.
How's she been?
Oh, she's good.
Oh,
nothing-
saunter.
sassy wall.
Yep,
By
she's,
the way,
Pose.
she hangs out by the radiator. That's her new place.
Is it
You
the
know, the
heat she
stick to the
seeks
bone,
or are there
yeah.
things there?
Well, actually, I saw a mouse sneak out from behind the radiator, so I think it's a combination of the radiator and the mouse.
Oh hell no.
That's why
Oh,
you have a cat.
she's doing a good sniff. Good girl. Such a good girl. What a dignified lady. That's what
Leave me
Trixie
alone,
was called
paparazzi.
recently. Oh my God, you can see me paparazziing.
I thought it was a movie.
They know
I
the
just-
paparazzi, these animals. I'm telling you.
So good. Such a good lady. How's May, Chubsy, and Vin Diesel?
Pretty good. Chubsy has almost been like a pet lately. I think she's finally forgiven us for getting new furniture.
Aw.
What does that look like?
Like, she doesn't give us as much attitude. Although she still doesn't really like to jump on the new furniture. So sometimes I grab her and I pick her up and I put her on the couch and then she acts so mad, but then she gets so comfy.
It's the cat?
hmm
Because Mr. Cute's doing that too. He's barking like, pick me up and put me on the couch. Pick me up and put me on the chair. But he can do it if he really wants to, but see, right? How'd you get up there right now? See, he's up there right now. Right there.
Hey,
Okay.
Elaine, so is Mr. Cute able to eat, or does that affect his diet?
Oh, he'll still eat everything. He will.
Oh, okay.
He finishes. He gets the soft food. He finishes it in seconds. It's ridiculous,
Okay, cool.
right? You'll see that your dogs are all eating that lost teeth, right? Roberto's his mouth still swollen. Can't hear me.
No. I don't think so. There's been no complaints so far.
You didn't hear him? He's been writing. He wrote Mr. Cute.
Trix definitely made her face look poofed the other day. I told you about that, where she made it look swollen so I wouldn't go in. But she also pulled some literal shit pulling. I had to drop her off at a boy's house. She loves boys. But on the way there, I had all of the things because I need to carry all of the things because she's a baby and she needs all of her things. And I have all of her things and I have all of my things and I'm carrying them and I've got her on a leash. It's a lot. And I'm crossing a street. It's a lot. Oh, hello, Mr. Cute. And she decides that it's time. She's just going to poop. Just fucking, it's time now. Stop right now. I'm pooping immediately. You know, and I've got the leash. So I can't really go. You know what I mean? Because I've got the leash. So it's like, I've got all this shit on me, all this stuff. I can't pick up the poop. I've got the leash. The leash only goes so far. The car is right there. It was very comical and ridiculous. She's just looking at me with her little squat with like her cute little eyes, you know? Like, what? I have to poop. It's like, you couldn't do this when I put my shit in the car. You can't like wait. You can't like time this out better. Can we like work a little fucking better together? I love her though. I love her. I don't want to complain, but she's got her own fucking agenda is all I'm saying. So I let her poop. Obviously, you know, she wins. And then I go to the car, I put her in the car, I get all the things, whatever. And then I go and I pick up the poop and I don't remember where I put it, but I know it wasn't in my car. Oh, I think I walked all the fucking way back to the house to throw it out in our garbage. Yeah. And then when I was picking her up after she slept in a boy's bed, because she's like that, I love her. She apparently just was like, no, she just knew. She just like, she knew that he would let her in because she just walked over, put her little paws up and and she slept in the middle of the bed, apparently. Like the middle. And she's small. I don't have pictures of that, unfortunately, but I was told that she just chose the middle and he had to like sleep around her. I was very jealous. I kind of want to sleep with her. I miss bed snugs. Anyway, so after she's snuggling men and meeting boy dogs and sniffing butts and just being like a completely different Trixie that I don't see. Yeah, she was sniffing Beagle Boy. We're walking back to the car and she's just like sniffing everything. And I'm like, can you please come? Like I have all this shit and now I have more shit because it was an even more like involved day of things. And she's just not coming. Like, you need to fucking come. And it's like, can we please? But I don't want to like be mean to her because like she's right. She has every right to sniff these things. Like these are different smells. It's a different story. It's an Astoria story. It's a completely different, you know, thing to sniff. So it's like I have to be with her and on her side, but I'm also like my arms and my shoulders. So whatever. And then she does it again. And it's like, again, with the like, just a little closer and it could have worked. But no, I have to put her in and then go get the poop. And now I'm in a different neighborhood. So I'm hoping nobody like finds, you know, the minutes between the poop and then the not picking it up. Like, is there going to be drama? There wasn't. Nobody cared. I picked up the poop. The end. And again, she was called a dignified lady by the Beagle Boys lady human because she's a dignified lady and everybody can fucking sense that. And I love that about her. Little girl. She's also a bitch. I know. And now for that reminds me. And the word. Oh. And the word to get started is culling. Elaine, are you muted?
Why, yes, I was, because Mr. Cute was panting really loud and I didn't want it to be on the microphone.
No, we want it on the microphone.
You want to
The
hear?
word to get started is culling, and Mr. Cute was telling on you.
Culling is
knew.
just animal eugenics.
Yeah,
No.
but they're talking
Sad.
about it. They're talking about it and like every show you watch, you know, how words just get cool for a while. You'll see it in different shows. Well, they were cold, or they're talking about people, but they're talking about. It's just it. Now that I said it, it's like when you buy a car and then you only see that car on the road. If you bought a Volkswagen, you start noticing Volkswagens. The
Yeah.
word cull, you'll hear cull now because we talked about it. You'll hear it on TV shows and in series and in newspaper articles. It's, it's the
Even in
new.
books on how to organize.
Is it? Yeah,
Probably.
Probably. That makes sense.
That
But-
reminds me of when I became obsessed with a car called a PT Cruiser. It kind of looks like sort of like a surfer van. I could totally picture like surfboards hanging out the back, but it's just an awesome automobile. And like for a good, I don't know. I was just like, for a while, it was just like the coolest car on the road. And so I had a crush on PT Cruisers for a while.
Ooh, that reminds me, the early 2000s had a lot of cool fucking weird cars, like the PT Cruiser, the new Beetle, the Mini Cooper, I'm sure other shit. And I actually, my friend rented a PT Cruiser. It was such a big deal. I was an infant, and it was such a big deal that she rented this PT Cruiser that we had to go out in. And it was like, what? And the floor was different, and it was flat, and it was weird, and it made no sense, but it was like, yes. Why didn't it last?
It's
Is
the
it
same,
badly
it's-
designed?
I had a Neon. It's the same frame. The same frame. You just put a different back on front on it. Like I had a Volkswagen with the 1940 Ford replica hood. So it looked like a gangster car, but it was a
Oh, cool.
Volkswagen.
And that was
That reminds me, I'm gonna lose my power in about 2 seconds.
You're losing your light. You're losing your power. Was there a spell cast?
I lost I lost the plug. I had 2 of the plugs that you plug, to charge things. And I lost one somewhere between here and the garden. So now I only have one. So as soon as the phone started dying, I had to unplug the light. So now I have a battery operated light. I got backup tech. It's just next I'll be holding the
and
next I'll be holding the
somehow
lighter.
That was interesting. That was
Oh,
that
a
reminds
lighter.
me.
Next time I'll be holding a lighter. Just wait and see. Sorry.
And now for settle this petty shit. I've got one for you guys.
Uh-oh. Is
Dun,
Bull
dun.
there? Is Bull there? Is there one with Bull?
Can we have
Uh-oh.
this? Can we have the Law and Order
Yeah,
sound
me
effects for
too.
this?
Yeah, we should have the Law and Order sound effects with this.
Is this necessary? Ding ding. Just to be clear, this is when we bring up a completely anonymous and random couple's
is that
gripes
a
and
chip
ask
rack?
you to settle.
Wow, you stole that?
Someone stole a chip rack? Don't show the faces.
Where did you get the chip rack, Kathryn?
Nothing petty about that.
Is this necessary?
Get caught on your coat?
I mean, it's beautiful. It reminds me of my days as a teenage concession stand worker.
What's the petty shit we're settling?
Well,
How
do
about
you
if you
think
don't
it's-
have anywhere to hang it and it ends up in the closet?
Have you thought about the deli?
Why can't we be our own deli? BYOD, be your own deli.
Fair enough.
Also be your own crafty. But no, seriously,
What
is
would
it
it take to hang it?
nothing. It's a hook. It's already hanging.
Yeah.
I had it hanging when I grabbed it. and
Ah.
it's already hanging in the hang. It's fine.
So it could hang from the
You
ceiling.
buy
Tell them
pretty
where it's
bags,
hanging.
But
you
what's,
buy all
what's
of them
the
at the same time.
There's no room in the kitchen. She wanted to hang it in the bedroom,
No, I
and
didn't.
now it's in a closet.
Most people have a coat rack.
I have a chip rack.
Yeah. Put it in there's no corners? You'd have no
Again, a
corners?
reminder that this is a completely anonymous renter couple, and there are no rights and wrongs. What were you saying, Elaine?
There is no
There's no
evidence on
corner?
display.
You
Yeah.
need a corner. That's what you need, a corner.
Is it possible to design a base for the chip rack so that it could be freestanding?
Yeah, you do
If
make
you
an
have-
excellent point, Christina. It does need a base. Obviously, those chips racks were available with bases already, but you know.
I
Put a
think
Christmas angel on top.
I think everyone needs to go on a little tour
Christmas
through that
angel.
house, and they'll
Okay, Lazy
see why-
Susan.
Yeah,
Lazy
Merry
Susan.
So what you're saying is everybody understands the chip rack.
Like that.
That's what I'm hearing.
and nothing was solved.
No, it was settled. The chip
Perhaps
rack is a good
you
idea.
could mount it like horizontally hanging, like people mount the wine glass dispensers, so you can just reach up and pull your chips down.
Like Wayne's World with the Twizzlers.
Oh, on bungee cord. Yeah, bungee cord. Bungee
All right,
cord.
I already
boy.
have them hanging up. They're fine. They have a home. I'm happy with it. I got them on the internet. I won't say where because fuck space, and not everybody deserves to go there. Just want to be clear.
What's the dispute?
The dispute is is it necessary? Should a
Should it
person
even
own
exist?
that? Is the person supposed to buy that and have it in their home, or should they not have it in their home?
I don't
Yes.
understand why anybody would be a chip rack hater.
Thank you, Christina. There's nothing wrong with a chip rack. It's better than a box of fucking chips. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
God,
Are you opening a deli?
no.
Yes.
There's
Do you
no
want my
chip rack
chips? I
haters.
give you good price.
There's no chip rack haters. There's just nowhere to put it. You guys
Wrong.
don't
It takes up less
understand.
space than a box.
Somewhere. Yeah, what's wrong with the box?
You know what?
Box
takes
is
up even less
terrible.
space? One
Thank
bag.
you. The box is terrible and it's dangerous and it hurts my arms and it bruises my body. I
They
have
deserve
fights
a
with the
tour
box.
of the house to see.
I
And
have no
choice
room
with the
either,
box.
so I have
You
no
just have to
say.
grab
I
what
would.
the box gives you like it's
Yeah.
fucking Halloween. What were you saying?
I have no room either, but I would hang it on a. I would find a corner. I just would find a corner. That's all. There has to be a corner somewhere that's
So-
high up or.
Necessity and love find a way is what you're saying. I hear you. So it's completely necessary and you make room for it.
Yeah,
Where
I
did you
always make
buy
room
it?
for it.
The internet.
All right.
Dick Rockets. I got it at Dick Rockets.
I feel like you stole it like at Lone Wolf or something, somewhere nearby.
Dick Rocket.
Yes, I went to a bar.
What's Dick Rocket?
I ordered some chips. They were like, "You want those 50-cent chips?" And I said drunkenly, "I want the whole rack," and I stole it.
I want the whole rack.
Yeah,
So you told someone they had a nice rack?
I 100% did.
Said you want the
Yes.
whole thing.
Did they charge you
It's a
for the
nice
rack? Did they charge you
I
for the rack?
stole it, but I'm sure since I left my credit card because I had an open tab, they charged me for the rack. I'll find out
Oh yeah.
when my what is the word that I'm looking for? Check settles,
Credit card bill?
settlement, credit card, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Statement hits. I don't know.
That's the word. Statement. Boom. Elaine, you won. Settle this petty shit. And you
Because I know the word statement.
are correct. There's nothing wrong with a chip rack. It's very necessary. No, you can buy them on the internet. You can get it at dickrockets.com. I would tell you the real place, but why don't they pay me? Space boys.
You could probably make one too.
A chip rack?
Yeah.
You probably could, but
really
it's
could.
easier to just go to dickrockets.com and buy it.
You get a bunch of clips.
What a great gift idea for someone that you care about.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding how beautiful a chip rack is. I was inspired by bodegas everywhere.
Right?
Yeah. All right. And now for oh, make me vegan. Do you guys know that Doja Cat has done Celebrity Skin?
What is that?
Well, you
Celebrity
probably don't
Skin?
know this, but Celebrity Skin is the song that I sing every week when I say make me vegan. But Doja Cat it's a whole song, like a song by whole, and Doja Cat has what is it when you just
Cover.
covered it? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So bitch I'm a cow is covering whole. We are living in a simulation. This is somehow oh, make me vegan. I also found an amazing place. It's a vegan pantry. I won't say the first name, but it's a proper nouns vegan pantry. And it's amazing. They're my favorite shit on a menu, and you can just go there and get it. You can just go get your. And do you know how easy all these foods are that I've been ordering from these restaurants? They put it in a fucking microwave. You can put it in a microwave and make it. Like, my mind is blown in the entire restaurant industry. Like the part that was still foggy to me, or like a gray area, their secrets have been uncovered. You can get a sack of those chicken wings with the sugar drumsticks. Oh yeah, for like $50 fucking. Okay, you can have a sack of them, or you can go and eat like an order of them 5 times. I think you should get a sack. I'm gonna get a human-shaped fridge and get these sacks of sugar sticks.
Well,
That made sense to me.
You'd be proud of me. I have cauliflower buffalo wings in the fridge. We bought them for the Super Bowl, and I have a bag waiting for next thing that's a marathon. I don't know. Next thing that's a viewathon. Next viewathon.
What is the next viewathon? The Oscars?
I don't know. What is the next?
SAG Awards? Do you watch those things?
No, yeah. Well, he likes them.
Hockey stuff? Is hockey stuff
No,
happening soon?
that's not. No, that's. I'm pleased. I get paid to see that. Oh, that sounded
Okay.
good. You know what I mean? Unlike where I am, and I like hockey live. That's the way it should be seen, not on TV. It's a dot going around too fast. Damn. I'm trying. Anyway, I don't know. The next it'll probably be this new science fiction shit happening. Right?
What, like weird meats? Lab meats?
No, I don't know. There's new Walking Dead is Sunday. Probably Sunday Walking Dead.
Oh, for your viewathon. I
viewathon.
hope they play the commercial with Drew Barrymore and her best friend, the chicken. I saw that commercial today and I loved it.
I saw that.
It was weird because it almost looked like the Family Guy chicken, but not. I don't know.
You got my hopes up. You sent me a link to A&W having a jalapeno lime Beyond Burger. And I looked and I'm like, oh, there's one in Pennsylvania, not that far from me. But they only released those burgers in Canada, Kathryn. So sad.
Boo! Come on, A&W, get on it.
Yeah.
Give
Kathryn and me a reason to go to Pennsylvania.
Tweet it.
Yeah.
Where in Pennsylvania? Wait, tweet it. Where in Pennsylvania?
Bethlehem, I think.
I have a coworker that goes back there every day. He would bring them to us. We just have to.
I got a guy.
I got a guy, so we got a
very specific request.
I could get this. You don't think I couldn't get this? I could get
Elaine
this.
always has a guy.
I could get this.
Get this. Well,
I
we
have
need a guy
telling
in
you.
Canada, Elaine.
I got friends in improv friends in Canada.
Talk
Oh,
to
nice.
them. Talk to them about this. And now
Get me cities.
that's everything for make me vegan, right? Everybody. All right, cool.
I did send that picture in the group.
Yes. How was that?
That was at the Bjorn. It was pretty good. It was like fried chickpeas, roasted chickpeas, couscous, nice little salad, tofu, peanut butter next to the tofu, and some spicy aioli sauce on the side. It was really good.
Yum.
Yum.
And completely
Brilliant.
vegan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So,
Gorgeous. And now for C4.
conspiracy.
Oh yeah. So this is Elaine will like this because she loves this guy. Mr. Elon Musk has been in the
Arr.
habit of trolling the SEC on Twitter. So now the SEC is like threatening legal action against Tesla if they don't rein him in. So of course he's like bitching about it on social media. So I don't know, but this is all bullshit. And I don't know, guys. We're gonna go to war soon. Also, now Sarah Jessica Parker is trying to say that it's Kim Cattrall's fault that they will never have Samantha back on the Sex and the City like universe because she said too much about her feelings, and it's like you bullied her. You're the problem. So it's just all bad, guys. It's all bad.
Yeah, she was just on. Whose was she just on? She was just on someone's talk show. Who just
I don't know.
interviewed her? Somebody on regular TV just interviewed her. I didn't watch it because I don't care.
Sarah Jessica Parker or
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Kim
I
Cattrall?
thought she had something coming out, like a movie or something. I was
She's on How I Met Your Father. She's the narrator, How I Met Your Father. On Hulu.
The Bob Saget role, right?
Yes, she's the Bob
mother.
Saget.
She's the mother, but she's the one narrating. Like you see her, you don't see the person.
yeah, like How I Met Your Father. It's the same idea. That same.
This one's How I
Anybody
Met
watch
Your
that?
Father.
Anybody watch that?
The Bob Saget was How I Met Your Mother. This is How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, I did. And another conspiracy is that people are killing people that are associated with things that are getting remade, re-released, and it somehow creates buzz. So Bob Saget, How I Met Your Mother, How I Met Your Father, probably also Full House. Then somebody just recently, and I already don't remember, then Ivan Reitman and his son's Ghostbuster. And then a third one. This checks. Night Court. Boom. 3. I have science.
Well, you did send me the thing about Bob Saget, and I just thought it was really, really sad. So I just find it really hard to believe that anybody would want to kill Bob Saget. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe there are really nefarious forces that are willing to like kill America, like one of America's dads, basically.
It sounds like there were multiple skull fractures, which sounds kind of weird for a guy alone in his hotel room.
Well, his family really wants everybody to stop talking about it, and they're trying to put a gag order on the police.
They said that they can't release more of the whatever.
But then we had another story this afternoon with the cop that's his opinion that he hit his head on the headboard or something, that, his opinion. So, I mean, there's still going to be people writing bullshit. I think it's sad.
I mean, if you like slip, and like fall all the way back, like you slip on maybe wet tile or something, you go all the way back and you hit your head really hard. I mean, maybe it could happen, although I find it really hard to believe that you wouldn't seek medical attention after that. But some people really hate the doctor.
Yeah, I know. I know guys that wouldn't go. Doesn't everybody know somebody who they practically have to have their arm hanging off before they go to the emergency room?
True.
Yeah. It's I don't know, it just doesn't add up. I think we said this before, but like the 20 to 30 foot fall / baseball bat is what experts are saying the injuries are in line with. And maybe if you fell at a certain angle it could crack like an egg, but they're trying to play it off as an accident, while others are saying that it doesn't make sense, something's not adding up. And then if you look at the body, it does seem like it could have been staged, but I don't know. We haven't looked at the body. We can't look at the body because they don't want us to, obviously. But what they said was that he was laying there with his left arm across his chest and he was tucked into bed, and it just sounded really weird to me. Like I imagine the pillow was too fluffy, if that makes sense, and too neatly tucked, like somebody placed him there. I don't know. I hope.
Yeah, I imagined he hit his head and went, ow. And then went like, I don't feel so great. I'm going to lay down for a minute and just falling asleep, like before you get to mess up everything. like gently. Put his arms down and said, maybe I should go to the doctor.
Was
So
he on
are
his
they-
back or his side?
On his back.
Are they considering investigating it?
I don't know.
I
You
don't
hit
know,
your
they
head
have
that
been, but
hard,
they-
wouldn't it bruise? Would you want to lay on your back, or would you want to lay on
I
your
would
side or
not.
your
I
stomach?
absolutely would not
He
want to
can't-
lay on my back.
If you
If
got
I hit
hit
the
in the
back of
front of
my
your head,
head,
it's the
no.
front of you. I thought it was the front of his head. I thought the diagram was like a you walk into a door, like you know what I mean. If you're getting out of the
Oh,
car and you hit
maybe.
your head, I think
I-
If it
that's
is
I
the
heard
front,
that he
then
had
you would want to be
multiple-
on your back.
I heard that he had multiple skull fractures, so I think it was in a few places.
See, now this sounds like just getting more and more
Conspiracy.
conspiracy without any knowledge. What this guy said, and I might have heard, and
Yeah.
I want to know the guy's names and what his
And
credentials are.
And I still don't buy the motive.
Yeah, what would the motive? He's supposed to be a nice guy, and everybody liked him, and did kind things. He was funny. He was dirty, funny, clean, funny. He could do anything. He was
It
dad's
was one of the
good dad.
videos
So-
that didn't win on America's Funniest Videos. It was one of those videos that just didn't win.
No,
Oh,
they would
there's a
kill
motive.
somebody because they didn't win America's Video.
Made a joke
or
about
he
this
said
video.
something. Yeah, exactly.
If they had only
All
gotten
these years
$10,000 in 1993, the entire world would be different.
Wow. So
Wow,
it might have
Maybe.
been the person.
that
it might
talk
have been
about
the person-
conspiracy alley. Sorry, Mac. Go ahead.
So the person who, I really don't want to make a joke about this. Yeah, forget it.
Aw. Now we'll never know, Elaine.
We'll never know the joke now.
It's
But
another
yeah,
conspiracy you can put on the top of it.
I mean,
I hope if there's something there, I hope they figure it out. If there isn't, I hope they leave the family alone. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough to know what's right because there are some question marks here.
yeah.
Exactly.
Also, I mean, I'm sure he has life insurance, right? Like on the most basic level, I'm sure he has life insurance.
I hope so.
And I don't know. I know what
Well,
I
that has been a motive for some cases.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's killing the golden goose. I mean,
Not if you're tired of it.
How old was
Not
he?
if you're like, I've had enough of this shit. And it's cheaper than a divorce.
I don't understand any of. We all watch those TV shows with the murders. I don't understand why anybody would just get divorced instead of killing their husband or killing their wife and trying to be tricky and trying to get away with it. And it's I just get divorced. I don't understand.
You get
I
half.
think
So
yeah, it's also
That's
that they're
good.
crazy.
I agree
and
with you. I
Selfish.
agree.
Also, Kanye West is a problem, and he might kill.
Yeah.
Like something's brewing there, and it's scary.
Yeah,
yeah, I saw
Kanye's
that. What did you
been-
say? What did you read?
What about Kanye?
He's been posting screenshots of texts with Kim about how, like, basically he's scaring them. And he's just being like really unhinged.
Does he have kids
Like-
with her? Is he seeing his kids?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
well,
that's not
she
really
filed
an
for
issue.
divorce like a year ago, and he still won't grant her one. And so now she's filed some other thing, and basically he's like not wanting to let her go.
And
And
acting like he's letting Pete Davidson have her.
and like Pete Davidson sent him this text where he was trying to be nice and said like, oh, I would never, try to come between you and your children. I, want to be respectful. I hope I can meet them someday, like when it's appropriate, blah, blah, blah. And then Kanye like screenshot it and was like, you're never gonna meet my kids. And I forget what else he said. And he was telling his fans that if they saw Pete Davidson on the street, to scream Kimye at him. So yeah, that was like, just
Kimye?
really
What is
bizarre,
Kimye?
threatening, narcissistic, bad behavior.
What is Kimye?
Kim and Kanye. Kimye.
Oh, Kim. Come on.
Yeah, that's their
I hate all
Brangelina.
those initials. I hate those for anybody. Friend, foe, famous, not famous.
Jennifer. That's old.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
it's back.
yeah, guess who's back? It's been low. All right, that was C4. I think that's everything that yeah. There's more scary shit brewing, but that's it for this week, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what happened on this day in history.
On this day in 1936, the Phantom cartoon strip by Lee Falk debuted. Falk developed this character and it made its debut in the newspaper comics. He combined his love of epic poetry, fairy tales, and stories of chivalry to create the riveting legend of the first costume superhero. So yeah, and everybody was reading this comic, so nothing was solved.
Wow, the first superhero?
First costume superhero.
Wow, that seems important, but
A lot of things were solved.
yeah.
A lot was solved.
I
Yeah,
missed
right?
all that, and my phone's dying any second, and I wanted to know about the comic. I'm gonna have to watch the show later. I gotta go. Bye.
And nothing was solved. Bye, Lee.
Nothing was solved. Bye, Elaine.
This has actually
Bye,
been the Kathryn Dunn Show. Anyway, do be sure to check out Supreme Bars. Here's more about that from Roberto de Jesus.
Supreme Bars, dope hip hop competition. It's actually happening in 10 days from today, Sunday the 27th, over at Wonderville, 1186 Broadway, right at the J train, near the J train to Kosciuszko. Not too far from the city, about 10-15 minutes or so. Great MC freestyle competition, producer beat battle with the performances in between rounds. Very dope. Definitely check it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Matt?
And I have a podcast on Spotify. It's called Matt C's Podcast. On each episode, I focus on one artist or one band, and you'll hear songs on the podcast that you won't hear on the radio. It's kind of deep cuts. So it's called Matt C's Podcast, and it's on Spotify.
Awesome. And if you're doing your nails, go to Maniology. If you're doing it anyway, at Maniology, and put in TKDS 10. Yes, you could do things like that. I'll spotlight it. Go back again. Boom. See, you can look like this.
Oh, wow.
Do it. Maniology. TKDS 10 at checkout for the Kathryn Dunn Show 10, TKDS 10. And you'll get 10% off at Maniology. So that's good for you and for us at TKDS, which this has been episode 14 of the Kathryn Dunn Show. Thank you all very much. Thank you to Zoe and Frank Gappa for, making all the music stuff happen. Thank you to Bull for making the music stuff happen as well. And I wish Elaine was here to talk more about the land management and the horses, but try to write, I don't know. We'll talk more about. Does anybody remember the details? The Bureau of Land.
I think they were moving the horses so that the cows could eat the grass.
Right. So write about that to the Bureau of Land Management and tell them that you don't like it. And let's all
Protect
never.
wild horses.
Yeah. And let's all never forget Christina's Australian accent.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
Thank you.